Hello everyone, in the last video I shared the HarmonyOS PC public beta. The upcoming beta version for Pollen and the public beta are basically similar. In this video I will bring you the updates of HarmonyOS 6's hidden features. These updates are mainly for developers. First of all, the first point is that the terminal has been significantly updated. It has changed from the previous SH to the current ZSH, which can now display localhost and the current directory. We can open the terminal to take a look. Currently, localhost can also display the current directory. We can view the current directory. Then, when entering any directory, it can display the path. If you're not accustomed to the ZSH format, you can manually type SH. To revert to the previous state, currently ZSH is still a half-finished product. It doesn't support installing OMZSH. Some friends have already reported some bugs and suggestions in the OMZSH community. Expected updates will follow. Okay, the second point is supporting more commands. These commands are very extensive, basically covering most of the terminal commands I shared with you before. This command has finally been enhanced to support administrator speed, and other useful tools can now be viewed and utilized according to individual needs. Furthermore, I would like to inform you that I possess a rather special command in this context. The software is designed to support both the ID and HOMI commands. However, it should be noted that these two commands can only be executed within speed mode. Let's take a look, for example, at my current mode of operation, which is set to speed. Subsequently, I proceed to enter my identification number, and finally, I input the necessary and secure password. Upon entering the system, users are able to view the UID. However, when attempting to input the ID directly, an error message is displayed, which presents a significant issue that needs to be addressed promptly. Furthermore, it also supports some compilation commands, which may in the foreseeable future greatly improve its overall functionality. We want to indicate that native compilation methods for both C and C++ might soon be supported and integrated into our platform, so please stay tuned for updates. Next, the terminal's user manual has become more comprehensive. We can access all command help documents via the question mark and user manual. As a result, the terminal application has been significantly updated and now fully supports the effortless creation and seamless integration of hyperlinks within its user interface. Previously, creating such hyperlinks was not supported. For example, when we want to install some libraries, it required creating hyperlinks. Especially in Node.js, it used to report several errors frequently during execution, but now it finally doesn't report any such errors. This is a slight change in behavior, and next steps involve implementing additional functionalities. The HarmonyOS version of WSL can now efficiently run a wholly standalone Linux system environment, but currently it only supports this particular kind of specialized user interface design. However, the official installation method hasn't been disclosed, and I haven't found it either. If this method becomes available in the future, I will share it with everyone. Currently, the supported Linux operating system is exclusively OpenOL Linux, and additionally, it is noteworthy that CodeArts has recently undergone significant updates to improve its performance. In CodeArts' Python programming environment, we previously did not provide support for installing the pip package manager, but pip has now been integrated into the system. We can navigate into the CodeArts integrated development environment and directly enter the specific command Python mpiplist to execute it. At this stage, you have the opportunity to view a selection of the Python libraries that are presently integrated within the system, allowing each user to manage and customize them based on their individual requirements and preferences. Check whether their projects are using these libraries. Currently, pip's version is 2.2.1. However, it still does not support custom installations because the CodeArts IDE does not support compiling programs in C and C++ yet. So please stay tuned for this. As for the supported libraries, I've exported them as requirements. Everyone can download the documents from non-release sources and then check if there are any libraries that you are particularly interested in. The third point is that the Windows Virtual Machine has also been updated. Previously, the virtual machine always suffered from considerable performance delays. Had DX11 as the default execution, which might not have been very complete, but after the 6.0 update, it finally supports DX11 and DX12. We can successfully open the OOZ's virtual machine environment and then proceed to open a DX dialog box by using the keyboard shortcut combination of the Win key plus the R key. The sophisticated DX diagnostic tool, after thorough analysis, ultimately diagnosed the problem accurately as DX12. It also supports running certain games and some graphic rendering, so that's HarmonyOS 6.0. The hidden updates are aimed at developers. All right, thank you all.